On November 11, 2024, Typhoon Nika, internationally known as Taraji, struck northern Philippines with destructive force. As the cyclone progressed, it intensified into a typhoon while approaching the provinces of Isabela and Aurora. This weather phenomenon prompted authorities to issue tropical cyclone wind signal number 4 in several Luzon areas, as reported by the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration. Residents in these regions faced maximum sustained winds of 130 kilometers per hour and gusts reaching up to 180 kilometers per hour. The eye of Typhoon Nika was positioned approximately 100 kilometers east-southeast of Casiguran, Aurora, moving northwest at a speed of 11 kilometers per hour. As it moved, the typhoon made landfall in Dilasag, Aurora, and then passed through Isabela, Ifugao, Mountain Province, and Ilocos Sur. While crossing the mainland, Nika gradually weakened into a severe tropical storm, yet its effects remained devastating for thousands. Expert warnings included multiple signal alerts. Wind signal number 4 covered parts of northern Luzon, forecasting extremely dangerous winds capable of causing significant damage. Wind signals number 3, 2, and 1 were also activated in different areas, indicating winds of varying intensities that could bring moderate to severe damage and hazardous conditions on the ground. Typhoon Nika's impact was not limited to strong winds, but also featured heavy rains, raising risks of floods and landslides, especially in mountainous and coastal areas. Authorities issued warnings for communities located in landslide-prone and rain-soaked regions. The situation worsened with the threat of storm surges, endangering low-lying coastal areas in Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, La Union, Cagayan, Aurora, and Quezon provinces. Recognizing the severity of the situation, the Philippine government ordered the evacuation of over 2,500 villages in the Cagayan Valley, Ilocos, and Cordillera Administrative Region. Approximately 700,000 people remained in evacuation centers or with relatives following the impact of 3 prior storms: Christine, Leon, and Marcel. This string of disasters claimed 159 lives, further complicating conditions in northern Luzon. Interior Secretary Juanito John Vic Romulo warned that the Philippines would face the arrival of at least 3 typhoons within 1 week, complicating recovery efforts. Between November 11th and 17th, we will have 3 typhoons entering the country, all on the same path, Romulo stated. Local authorities were directed to carry out preemptive evacuations and coordinate with disaster response units to assist the population. The impact of Typhoon Nika disrupted essential services such as electricity and transportation and caused damage to infrastructure and properties. In Dinalungan, near Dilasag, local authorities reported fallen trees and widespread power outages. Due to adverse weather conditions, a full assessment of the damage could not be immediately carried out. Experts continued closely monitoring Nika's trajectory, noting it would move west-northwest until Thursday before shifting southwest. The typhoon was expected to leave the Philippine area of responsibility by November 12th. Though warnings of heavy rain and severe winds remained in effect for much of northern and central Luzon. Experts also alerted the public to a developing tropical depression east of Visayas, which could intensify into a typhoon and pose another threat to the country. This new storm, to be named Ophel upon entering the area of responsibility, underscored the need for swift and effective responses to protect the population. As local and national authorities engaged in emergency operations, response teams highlighted the bravery of workers risking their lives to help affected communities. The government emphasized its commitment to citizen safety and assistance, urging everyone to stay informed of weather updates and adhere to safety recommendations. Typhoon Nika left a trail of destruction, but also highlighted the resilience of the Filipino people in the face of natural challenges.
Of November.
With the support of authorities and a united community, the country continues to confront and overcome nature's adversities.